What's happening, guys? Good morning. It is Saturday, September 24th. We are in Sacramento right now on northbound I-80 business route. Dealing with on-ramp traffic. Alright, anyway, it is 10:20-ish in the morning. We're on our way to making a delivery to the Hobby Lobby store in Rocklin, which is along I-80 just east of here, or not far off of I-80 actually. We take I-80 east, which is just over a mile away from here. Take it like we're going toward Reno, and when we get over to Highway 62 or 5, whatever that highway is, it's a 60 whatever highway, I forget the number. We'll get on that, and just a few exits up. We'll be where our Hobby Lobby customer will be at. This will be my, how many times have I been under a Hobby Lobby load? I want to say 5. This is the 3rd time I've picked up a Hobby Lobby load, actually from the shipper and the headquarters in Oklahoma City. 5th time overall, but this will be the 1st time I'll actually be delivering to the store myself. Every other time I've been under a Hobby Lobby load, I either dropped it or swapped off of it for one reason or another. So I have yet to ever deliver to one of their stores. Today will be an exception though. We have a 12:30 appointment time, which is just about 2 hours away, but I was told a lot of times they'll take you early. Just depends on how busy they are or whatever. We'll see what, worst case, I'll get over there and they'll tell me I have to wait, but we'll see. We're on I-80 now. Alright, so I deadheaded from our terminal, and I'm in a brand new truck, or mostly brand new truck. It only had 17,000 miles on it when I first picked it up, or signed for it. That's an exit only lane up ahead, so let's get moved over. Alright, won't have a lot of time to chit chat here, I think, so I'll mention, there was the last video I did about the Siloam Springs empty trailer swap. You saw that there was a little bit of a fiasco there, and I was kind of sweating some stuff. Not sure if I was, I've already felt like I was getting shafted to an extent on my Peterbilt. Speaking of that, the subscriber count is kind of trending sideways right now. It'll like go up one and go back down one, go up one, go back down one. I suspect that has something to do with, you can call it my attitude there. Now, mind you, just bear with me on this. Like I said in one of the other videos recently, I had to give up a manual transmission truck that I had already paid off, and was only maintenance account and debt short of owning myself. Now, when it took a shit on me and needed to be replaced, needed to be fixed, but I didn't have the money to repair it, and JCT wasn't going to help me on it, so I didn't have much option but to, there's a lot going on there. Am I going to get a new truck, or am I going to end up changing companies, or what? Now, obviously, I'm still with JCT. I'm in a new truck. There's some growing pains there. And not like I've never been in an auto shift truck before, and not like I've ever not been in a truck with these safety features in them either. I need to slide over once this Suburban goes by. But again, I'm not used to. I don't like the safety features. And as long as it's still fresh, and I just gave up the kind of truck I just gave up, and the kind of situation I was in, it burns a bit. It stings. So I'm not happy about it, and it's going to take a little bit of time for me to get over it. Now, I'll never be totally happy in this truck, but sooner or later, all of the effects, and I probably won't gripe so much about some of the stuff about the being in an auto shift or with all these safety features on them. what it is, guys. Just bear with me if you don't have, if you can't handle that kind of griping for a little bit, just take a break from my channel for about a month or something like that. I don't know. I mean, a couple weeks, a month, whatever it might be, and then come back, and maybe I'll be in better spirits or something. And maybe not constantly harping on this or that. I got a way station coming up. See how it is, if it's open or closed. Alright, anyway, that Siloam Springs fiasco, like I mentioned in that video, I was supposed to deadhead from St. Louis down to Siloam Springs, Arkansas, drop my empty there, clean and full of fuel, and grab a specific empty trailer and take it back to Sepulpa with me so they can decommission it. That means I can bypass. Whether it's open or closed, yeah, it's closed anyway. I have a sign right here says it's closed. Alright, yeah, anyway, it was like there was a lot of ifs on whether I was going to even get paid for all that deadheading from St. Louis back to our yard now, and, with all that fiasco. If you're wondering about that, I actually did get it resolved positively. All of those miles from St. Louis back to Sepulpa are actually going to pay on a deadhead only route that my DM set up for me, so we're good to go there. So I told you JCT usually is pretty good about resolving issues like that for the drivers in a beneficial way, so I was happy about that. And also, what else? I'll probably do a little bit more detailed show and tell on the differences for those, especially for those of you guys who are JCT drivers already. Exactly how much difference there is between the Hirschbach spec trucks like this one is here and the JCT spec trucks. There are a lot of differences between the two. Just little subtleties, I guess I would say. Crap. Come on. Let me over. Come on. Thank you. I don't want to deal with all this on-ramp traffic. I already had one guy flipping me off and high-beaming me and all that shit because he didn't like me. He didn't like the fact I didn't slow down for him when he got on one of the cloverleaf on-ramps down over there on... come on. You gonna let me over? Yes, you are. Perfect. Even better. What I just happened there, they signaled left. They were going to come back. They were going to get in the lane behind me. I love that, guys. If you guys are not CDL drivers, when they get a thank you wave for that. They back off and either signal that I can come on over, or they back off and signal left. They're going to come in behind me. And they start coming in behind me, then I know for sure that it's safe for me to move over, and I cannot say enough positive about drivers who do that. I wish everybody would do exactly like that Jeep driver did. Or, I think it was a Jeep. Alright. Anyway, back over here on 80, was that 80 business, or was I still on 99? One of the two, though, a guy, I'll have him on a compilation, more than likely. I have, because I do want to spend time doing show and tell with the spec differences between JCT and Hirschbach spec trucks at JCT. So, don't think I'll have time to really show that whole sequence of what happened with that guy. But he came up, got as close to me as he could, ended up getting next to me and flipping me off and cussing me out and all that kind of stuff. And then I started yelling at him, hey, you're coming into my lane, not the other way around. You merge with me. And next thing you know, he gets back in lane behind me, and I'm thinking, we're going to have to back off here. Alright, Deadless is not the exit I want. I know I'm not too many more miles away from my exit, the highway 60 whatever though, so I'm a little bit reluctant to get out of this lane unless I know for sure that I can get around whatever traffic is causing this. Alright, anyway, guys, I have to play a guessing game, I'll just say that. Whether someone on an on-ramp is going to accelerate and get into the gap in front of me, or if they're going to keep lollygagging and be more of a problem for me. And when I'm a big heavy truck, I don't slow down very easily. I don't speed up very easily. So, and not to mention, you're coming into my lane. You get your ass up to speed and get out of my way, or you get back and drop in behind me. That's your problem. Now, I'll make sure neither one of us crashes as much as I can, but you need to know your place. When you're merging into my lane, it's your responsibility to merge safely with me. This guy's an idiot. Oh my God. And look at all that space right behind me. They couldn't have just gotten back there and got behind that guy with the boat or something, right? They just had to cut in front of me and across and slow down like that. Guys, so many of you guys are so stupid. Or maybe even smart people who are just doing stupid things like that. Alright, so with this load though, I ended up, I was a little bit late picking up, as you might have seen from the pickup video, and where's this Highway 62 thing? I'm getting real close, I can tell on the map, but I'm not seeing any signs here telling me that the exit I want is coming up. Yeah, 65 I think is what it is. I know there's an exit for it. Okay, 1 mile. I see it now. I was like, I know, and I've even been off there before. There's I want to say there's a Sam's Club off one of these same exits over here that I used to deliver to occasionally when I ran Walmart dedicated. Alright, what else was there to talk about there? I got kind of distracted with all the traffic here. I'm forgetting what I was intending to talk about. I need a little bit more space between me and this pickup, the black pickup up there. So I'll always leave space to at least accommodate 1 or 2 vehicles in front of me. But I'm not letting everybody in the world just waltz right by me when they're supposed to merge with me, not the other way around. You find a way into the gap in front of me, or you get back behind me. That's your responsibility. You want to hook up, and I hope that guy even calls JCT and says something, because I'm going to have the footage of it. Assuming my rear cameras are actually recording. I hope they are. So I ended up finding out the rear cameras were not recording when I left the yard and when I did the first half of the pickup video for this. It wasn't until I was already hooked up to my other trailer, my loaded trailer, and I decided to turn off and turn back on the camera that it started to record the rear camera views. So fingers crossed, I hope it actually is giving you guys all that view, and I hope I got footage of that guy. Alright, on to 65 north we go. This is a really light load. Now, I will say, as much as I lament losing my Peterbilt, and again, not to get all negative on this truck, but I had to give up a truck that had a manual transmission, which I prefer. And it was one of the only Peterbilts in the fleet. Out of 700-800 trucks in our fleet, I was one of only probably 5 trucks total that were Peterbilts. And there were like 3 blue Peterbilts I knew of, and 2 silvers, and at least 1 red. The red one is still with us and driven by a friend of mine. Actually, there were other red Peterbilts, but I think my friend Daryl's the only one left in a red Pete. There were 2 people I know of in silver ones I mentioned, and then there were like 3 of us, like I said, and people would see blue Pete, the other 2 blue Petes, and think that it was me a lot of times. And I'm like, nah, because they'd ask me, hey, are you in such and such area? I'm like, nope, I'm nowhere near there. They had one time I was sitting at the TA in Eloy, Arizona, and it turned out one of the other blue Petes was there at the same time as me. Several months back. So I had to give up that. It's kind of a novelty being in the truck that nobody else has. Easily recognizable. So it was cool to be in that in a way. So yeah, I'm lamenting that. And anyway, I will say one nice thing with this truck. This load here, Pleasant Grove. No, I think I want the next one after Pleasant Grove. Come on, Hyundai, let me over. That Toyota back there wants to. No, you're not playing asshole games with me, Toyota. You're not forcing me to exit the freeway because you don't want to pay attention or you don't want to be nice enough to back off and let me over or something. So again, you're in a vehicle, you're in a four-wheeler, and not like I'm really going that slow. Yeah, slower than everybody else, but what's the speed limit here? Alright, Blue Oaks Road is where we're going to get off. We want to go east. Alright, yeah. I had to make sure I was going to go on the correct side. Yeah, it is the eastbound side, and then the very first, we're going to go east, and then the very first left we can make, we're going to turn on. There'll be a mattress store there on the left side. I'm going to turn into the driveway right where that mattress store is at. Follow that road all the way back to the back of the building. And go around to the back. From best I could tell from the satellite view of the store is at the dock, the truck dock. There is no collision warning here. Shut up. Nothing here for me to hit. Anyway, it's yeah, from what I can tell, the dock is northbound facing, so I need to come in from the south and come up, and we'll hit it from there. I asked I asked in our group about. I can't tell. Yeah, they're green. Their arrow just turned red, so I'm gonna have to wait. That's the other thing. You can't just automatically head out on a red, make a right on red just because I see left turn lane traffic making a protected turn. Because as it was, I started looking at the light over here. I could barely see it, but I could just barely see enough to see that it was yellow. By the time I was looking at it, I'm like, nope, I'm gonna have to wait because the traffic over there is gonna have the right of way in a second. I don't know why this thing does that. Some of the nuances I have to learn, I guess. All right, here we go. Yeah, that's the other thing with this truck I gotta learn is the brakes. Like when I release the parking brake, the service brakes remain set. And I'm thinking, okay, I thought it feels like a hill start assist kind of thing. But then it turns out they stay set until I start hitting the throttle, and then it'll start to release. And I'm not used to that. I want it to I shouldn't be having to drag on the brakes to get the truck to move, but I'm getting a learning curve there. I'm not used to being, none of the other trucks that I've been in that were auto shift had that kind of a setup on it. I'll even see a hold indicator on here when it's doing that, and like I even intentionally left my foot off all the pedals on the way over here to see how long it would hold like that, and it seemed like it was going to hold indefinitely before I finally said, you know what, screw this, just hit the throttle and go. Alright, on the way over here though, I ended up running pretty good miles, 655 miles on the first shift. Ran over to the Loves in Albuquerque. And on the next shift, I ended up running all the way from there to my house in Victorville, California. It's probably right at about 700 miles. So made really good progress on the way over here. I got a chance to do a 10-hour break at home. Got some more of my stuff that was in the Peterbilt on this truck with me now. got my CB equipment. I just got to get it installed, but I got to get a bird perch for it first, or that, you know, a bird perch that'll fit on this truck. Oh, this guy knows that I'm coming over. Thank you. Perfect. Love it. All right, mattress firm. Yeah. Oh shit. This driveway. Yeah, right here is where I want to come in. I think I was looking for this. Yeah, this is gonna be fun. I wanted that lane over there. I didn't realize that I couldn't get to it though. Alright, how about... I'm gonna go ahead and make the left right here. Yeah, maybe we can go around and get to it that way. The theater here. I have to swing wide here, so, but there's no cross traffic here. The only way traffic's gonna come in over there is if they make the right turn. Shut up! There's nothing for me to hit there. It's like it's detecting the tree or my own trailer or something. It's like, ooh, yogurt. Yeah! What is this, melting grill? If I'm able to, yeah, I'll probably want there's a pizzeria and tap house here as well. So that was one of the cool things about delivering to a place like this is there's, if I'm able to, I can, these trash cans, really? Okay, so it's, yeah, not this building, but the next one back. What kind of... it's actually a pretty good amount of room back here. I did not expect there to be this much space back here to work with. This is actually kind of nice. Okay, one of my friends though, he told me what he does is just leave the doors closed and sealed, go check in, there should be like a back door with a doorbell on it that I can ring to tell them that I'm here to make a delivery, and then they'll tell me when I can dock in, because there could be other trucks. I think this is their dock right here. There's another dock over here as well, but alright, I see 6680 on that door over there by the fire control room. We'll figure out one of these doors over here. I'll probably check in at, I'm assuming that's 6680. Let me see what the address is here. 7707. Oh no, that's not it. That's the Oklahoma City address. 6676 is the address that I have on the BOL. So I'll figure it out here. I'll let you know when I get through checking in where which door to look for if you're coming here, and we'll figure out whether it's this dock or that dock that we're going to be hitting. Alright guys, we are, oh shut up. It's bitching at me for not having a seatbelt on, but when I do back in, I don't do seatbelts. I need to be able to look out the truck and stuff. It's the way we're trained to do it. Okay, so this is not the dock area. It's actually up on the other end. This is at some other place. Alright, the manager's right there. She's waiting for me. She's going to go ahead and break the seal. Now, she did say I'm here early and her receiving crew doesn't come in until noon. But she said I can go ahead and dock in now, and then whenever they do show up and they're ready, then we can go ahead and they can go ahead and start unloading. So I'm going to go ahead. It's going to be a little bit of a blind side here. figure out the best way to square up there. That looks good. Alright, right over here, then yeah, there's a door. We'll get out of the lane at least. Actually, let me stop because I can't tell where she's at. Alright, so, yeah, this lady's nice. I'll let her know because I'm going to be empty here. I do have a reload that I'll be picking up tomorrow. Tomorrow morning in the moor. And yeah, I don't know if I'm going to have... I'll be fine getting a... Hang on. I got to rotate my mirror out. I'm not so concerned about the trailer as I am with getting my tractor to the front of my tractor to clear this curb right here. And I don't want it creeping really right now because yeah, I'm off. Hang on. Trailer's angling a little bit much toward that side, so I'm going to come back out this way. I will say this is one of the other cool things about this truck is how fast it steers. I hate the fact I have to turn the thing back on though. Come on. We're looking better now. Alright, yeah, she said that her receiving crew doesn't come in until noon. But she was saying that she'll probably start slowly pulling stuff out. Now I'm like, oh, you know, if I told her, you guys are... Yeah, I'm empty after you guys, and yeah, I don't have to be anywhere until tomorrow morning. Yeah, I'm off here. I need to angle a little bit more that way. I like the position over here, but I'm angled off where I can't see the other pad over there on the driver's side. Now we're looking better here. So I told her, yeah, don't worry about it. Don't be in any real hurry. She said it normally will take about 2 hours to do when they have a full staff here, and I told her I'm not in any hurry at all. Just, I was really only asking about how long, for the sake of how long do I have that will I get to spend time eating some lunch here or something, or patronizing or looking at other stuff in the area here. Shit, I'm ready to could probably even go watch a movie. So I told her, yeah, if yeah, I'm kind of thinking I'll be here until about 2:30ish or something like that is what it sounds like. Told her it won't hurt my feelings at all if I end up being here all until then, and if I have to do a 10-hour break over here, wait, before I roll out of here, won't hurt my feelings the least bit. So she was very appreciative of that. Alright, so yeah, you see, it was a little tricky getting into the dock door. Not too bad for me, I would say, but I can see people who have problems with their setups having a much greater deal of difficulty getting into this dock. So, just be forewarned on that. I say, just when you come in, just try to keep your tandems as close to this curb here as you can, and then cut out there into the lane back there, and give yourself the best angle you can into this door. It was a little bit of a blindside, but like I said, not too bad. If you're not so great with blindsiding, you might want to plan on getting out and looking just to be sure you're lined up right, so you don't risk hitting this wall here or this wall here, whatever. Otherwise, not too bad though. No. Alright, with that said, I'm going to go ahead and have some fun, go eat some lunch or something here. It's perfect time for it. It's 11 o'clock. So, we'll see what we got here, and I did see another restaurant over here I might check out as well. And I'll let you guys know when I'm docking out where I ended up eating, what it was like and all that, okay? Alright guys, we're all done unloading here. 13:24 local time. So a few hours, not too bad. Alright, let's get far enough forward we can get those doors closed. I think I want to take this this direction out if I can. Don't know if, oh, oops. Far, I can't tell. I might have to go out this direction, but we'll see. Alright, I'm gonna get my doors shut, make sure the load locks are still there and all that, and we'll get out of here. Alright, this is an example of why I check for load locks. I know for a fact there were 2 load locks in there when I docked in. They're not in my trailer, so I'm gonna go ahead and back up. I tried ringing the bell, but they're not responding, so I'll go back around. I'm gonna clear the lane here. I'll go back up front and let them know that they're still back there. To be continued. Alright guys, we have a winner. So, see if I can swing it wide enough over here. Alright, so yeah, they went back there and got them back. Shut up. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to make that turn, I don't think. So, I'll just, once this car goes by, I'll go ahead and come out this side over here. And figure out the best way out of here. Nope, not that way. That goes, well, that goes over to that motel there, but I'm sure I can get back out and just circle back around through here. So I have 2:41 left on my clock, so I'm trying to get what I can out of it, especially while the traffic isn't too bad. Generally, I want to stay on the outer perimeter of the lot, so I don't have the thing pulled in right now, zoomed in right now, but pretty sure if I just stay over here near the perimeter, might be alright. Even when I'm in a car, I'd rather do this most of the time because I don't want to be where all the foot traffic is. This looks like it might have a way out, I don't know. Yeah. Ah, shit. I couldn't see through the tree there, so I couldn't tell if I could go through there. But yeah, I'll be good here. I can just go up to the I come up here to the stop sign and should be able to get out by where that silver car is going out right now. I hope, or actually no, I come in where that refrigerated straight van is at right there. So yeah, we just we come out this way. I want to go through the main lanes and not through a parking lane if I can avoid it. So it's a better chance I'll have more room to maneuver if I stay in one of these kind of lanes. Okay, looks like it might be a way to exit over there by the restaurant that I was just eating at. But I'll probably make this right and make the left to come back out the driveway that I originally would have liked to come in. We are good there. Alright, just looking at the map a second ago, it didn't look like the traffic was too bad. It looked like there was one little slow spot. Actually, looks like on 80 business route looks like more coming up toward I-80 though, is where on the northbound side. Looks like might be where the delay is at though. On the southbound side, I can't really tell. From what I can best tell, it's all on the northbound side, so it should be okay. I'm going to be deadheading down to Lemoore to pick up a cheese load, and I forget where that one's even going. I'll find out in yeah. I'll tell you when I do that load, when I pick it up. I won't be delivering it myself. I'll just be taking it to our San Bernardino drop yard and dropping it for somebody else to take to its destination. I want to say it was going to Illinois, but I could be wrong. Again, I'll have to take a look. So that's what's in store. From here, yeah, okay, so we just go straight ahead and make the right at this light here, I believe. Yeah, there's a truck route sign right here also. Shut up, I'm not colliding with anybody. I was like, I know where I'm going, and the stupid sensor doesn't know. Alright, so we'd like to be able to swing that wider. Alright, southbound right lane, so we're going to have a cloverleaf on ramp, I assume, so. Alright, I do need to get trailer washed out before I go to Leprino. Kind of slim pickings on blue beacons and stuff down there. I could go to the 49er, which is right here in Sacramento. We've got some traffic here on southbound 65 that I'll have to deal with. Let's see. Oh yeah, it is on the map. All right. Normally I would get washed out over in Fresno, but I don't think I have enough clock to make it all the way down there. So I don't know. I might even just sweep it out. I do have my broom right here, so can always work with that. Alright, anyway, yeah, well, that's what I got going on there. We're getting on 65 south and again on 80 west from here. I mean, from 65. And then head back down I-80 business route. And then get on Highway 99 south again. Basically the same way that I took until we get down to Fresno. And this metering light is on. Then take Highway 41 down from Fresno. It'll take me straight down to where the shipper is. Alright, green lights. So, alright, I'm going to call this one a day, right? I hope you guys enjoyed watching this, as always. Hopefully it wasn't so much negativity about the truck issues, whatever. Yeah, I'm sure there was some, but like I said, it'll, we'll give it some time. It'll kind of be on the, no longer an issue. Yeah, even though I'll never want to stay in an auto shift, but it is what it is. Like I say, I'm not going to keep talking about it forever, so bear with me on that, guys. Alright, I will see you all later. We'll see you all in Lemoore, I think, alright? Have a good day.